Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Profar climbs in on that left side.
7 seconds. Left fielder, Jackson Profar.
That's in there.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In there. And so now 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ball 2.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Into left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Here's Acuna now. And there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is hammered right field. That's back out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 11th of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Chopper right side. Stop. Tosses to first. Ozuna is out, and that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball. Sale, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a slider, a 4-seamer. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Close, but called a ball.
2 balls,
yeah, that's ball 2. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 strikes the count.
2 outs. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So here's Riley now.
Austin Riley.
Wheeler back to work. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Just slides, but it gets by him.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Albies, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Max Kepler.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside. That's down and in. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Slinging it to first in time. JT Realmuto steps in. Outside low, and it's 1-0. And another ball tied up here in the early going. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Sean Murphy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff
He's
man
out.
retired here in the third. Here's Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Next to hit, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Edmundo Sosa. And a foul ball. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now it's even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Sale ready. That one is upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One
Now
away.
batting,
Trey
shortstop,
Turner down.
Trey
Fly to center his first time. There's a strike. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Long gone. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 2-1.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Harper now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Sale delivers. There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
2 strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Inside, ball 1.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there. He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. And brings it in at the wall. Now batting Max Kepler.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
First pitch, not close. And a strike in there.
1-1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Austin Riley. Wheeler back to work. That one ripped, and it hooks foul. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Matt Olson down. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That one felt good. It's 3-2. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now 2-0. Wheeler maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That clips the corner. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. At the plate, Sean Murphy grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Two down, bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. And Sale deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one to first, Olsen. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Realmuto is out. And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Arcia whips it to first. That's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one hit the knees for a strike. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Jurickson Profile, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Jr.
And that's down and away.
1-0.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Up and in. And that is ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs.
On to first. Ozuna is out. That ends the frame. Well, we go bottom
Leading
6.
off
And the batter
for
will be the
Phillies,
shortstop, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And now here is
for the
Harper.
Phillies,
Who's over
first
2 with a pair of
baseman,
strikeouts.
Harper.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His 23rd of the year, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So they turn things over to the righty. Here's Johnson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Nick Castellanos digs in now. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Johnson fires. Right down to shoot, and the count is 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Gets him to chase after that
2
one.
strikes.
Stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League. Top of inning number 7. Here comes Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Now batting,
Here
first baseman,
is Matt Olson. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Albies up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Outside corner. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. 0-2 in this one. Headed towards the corner. And that gets down in the corner. The run comes in from second, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
In there at the knees. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Wander Suero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Buxton up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting.
Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball, that's just out.
And a count 1-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Now the 3rd baseman, Weston Wilson. Swing and a pop-up. Albies brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Fielder, Michael Harris.
The leadoff batter as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And 1-2. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
So digging in, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Alvarado, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Out to short. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground. And foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one
now
gone.
batting, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the 8th.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away down.
Now batting
Here's
third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin
3 for
Riley.
3 with 2 singles and a double. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1, no strike. Hey.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez.
Now pitching
And
for
if you dig
Atlanta,
into his walk rate,
number
his numbers are
77,
really impressive. He's
Joe
really
Jimenez.
filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the
Now
team
batting,
needs you to come through. It's just
hitter,
bigger than your own
Edmundo
individual stats.
Sosa.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was
Now
just
batting,
ho-hum, very basic,
shortstop,
but is
Trey
increasingly difficult
Turner.
as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now.
Got him.
So runners at the corners and 1 out. Albies over to first
Up
in
next
time.
for the
Quick
Phillies,
recovery from the
third
misplay.
baseman,
Pays off for the
Bryce
out.
Harper.
Left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching
We're
for
back.
the
It's the
Phillies,
top of the 9th. And there's a new
number
pitcher on the
26.
mound. Matt Strom.
Matt
He has
Strom.
a great slider with tons of movement. Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Second baseman
Ozzie
Ozzie
Albies next up for the Braves. That one misses. Ball 1. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Real Muto under it. And there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's the 3rd. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball,
Number
and
26.
we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Raisel
Every
Iglesias.
outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Castellanos swings through it for strike
0-1.
1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike
0-2
two.
is the count.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball
That's
in.
off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And there's a
0-2.
ball.
That's a really good take.
2-2 to count.
That one misses. And that's ball three. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Up next,
He's
for the
2
Phillies,
outs away.
second baseman,
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the
Bryson
Phillies.
Stott.
Bryson Stott. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies have just
Now
one out
batting,
remaining.
center fielder,
And digging in for
Byron
Philadelphia,
Buxton.
Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. He was late there, strike one.
Well, a
0-1
come
is
and
the
get me
count.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw
Ball,
him
that's
anything off speed right here.
2 outs. Not
2
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
And it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and
That's
work
ball
away, then you bring the game-winning run to the
1
plate.
strike.
Tap foul at the plate. This could end it. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.